What's going on, Aquarius? Aquarius. Felt like doing one more today before I wrap up and get some other things done for the day. And I thought, why not, Aquarius? Feeling very singy today. Maybe you should give it a try. Let's see. What's going on with Aquarius? Okay. What? That wanted to come out. What's going on with Aquarius? There, that one. Aquarius. Aquarius. Who's Aquarius dealing with? Or what? Jeez. Overall energy. That's like way too many. We're gonna try that again. I think they have a lot to say today, Aquarius. Overall energy. Overall energy. Okay. So I'm gonna go through this one real quick and then we'll just find out where we're heading or what's coming in. And then we'll get some advice. Okay. Overall energy is the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. There's a moment of hesitation you're having before walking away from something that's become extremely disappointed. You're really conflicted in You're really conflicted in your head over this. You might be actively afraid or anxious to let go of this situation or walk away from it. But you're getting ready to go there. The Eight of Cups, there's sometimes it is eventually choosing to go on or depart from something and go towards something else. But often there's this just like period of kind of reflecting, looking back, understanding and acknowledging that this is not what I thought it was going to be. This is not good for me, or this has become bad for me or somebody else. I'm not quite ready to let it go yet, but the seed of resolve is growing. Who or what you're dealing with is Three of Pentacles with Judgment. You're basically dealing with an energy of wrapping something up and starting something new. It is karmic in nature. And there's this kind of feeling of anxiety of you're really, really closely examining yourself. What could I have done differently? Did I screw this up? Was it just not meant to be? Did somebody else mess up? There's a lot of reflecting going on. And not consulting with it. Like, I'm surprised you're even watching this video. You're really keeping your own counsel right now, basically. You're keeping your cards close to your vest. Because Five of Swords in the reverse, you feel betrayed. There is some messages have come to light, it looks like, and they were hurtful. Again, we're Four of Swords. We're again that delay. There's a moment of hesitation, and a moment of hesitation or a delay before you choose to move on, or taking some time to recover, okay, after these messages have been revealed. This truth has, because I'm seeing, I'll tell you why. It's not just the Five of Swords, but you're taking this, like, it's like gathering your bearings once again, because this really kind of threw you off your balance, and you're kind of taking a breather before you, Nine of Wands, this shit, jump back into the fray. Seven of Swords is telling me going back into something, like some energy circling back around, often a deceptive one, and it's coming out right with justice. So that's telling me, understanding, like there's some truth being revealed about deceptiveness. I mean, then we've got the Eight of Swords with the Four of Wands in the reverse. Kind of feeling like I've got a lot invested here. How do I walk away from this situation? I've put in so much effort. And really kind of feeling like your hands are tied, basically. Not being able to kind of see your way out of it or see how to make things better. But with that Eight of Swords, there's also an acknowledgement, like at some level, we're putting ourselves in between those barriers. We've kind of built our own fence that's surrounding us, and like to a certain degree, like we're agreeing to participate in the situation, and forgetting to realize that we do have the tools to get out of it. It's just more of a feeling of, I don't know how to get out of this, rather than it is a reality. So, you know, again, there's disharmony here. I don't like that. Ew, that Four of Wands in the reverse makes my stomach hurt. So again, kind of feeling hemmed in for a minute before we can free our hands up to move. What's coming in? What energies are we dealing with now? Oh my. Okay. What's the overall? That really flipped out. Who is Aquarius dealing with? Oh my. Okay. So the overall energy, the Hermit with the Five of Wands in the reverse. So how I was saying in the first story is like keeping your own counsel right now. If you're not already kind of withdrawing and really thinking to yourself, you know, the Hermit is somebody who has a lot of sacred wisdom, sacred knowledge, right? But it's also, you know, he's reclusive. He's secretive. His knowledge has come as the result of years of, you know, spiritual effort and abstention from worldly matters. Like, he's very devoted to, you know, so listening to your intuition. And the Five of Wands in the reverse, like, just cease and desist with the outside voices. Just kind of fall back. If there's active conflicts, kind of fall back for a minute and be like, you know what? I'm going to take my energy back from conflicting with these competing egos and this, you know, lack of compromise with other people or whatever. I'm falling back from this because these people, you know what? Fine, fight amongst yourselves. Like, you can go fight yourself if it's just one other person you're dealing with or like whatever. But it's kind of withdrawing your energy from that so that you can reserve the energy to get really clear, listen to your intuition and your inner guidance, your inner knowing, to understand, like, what's really going on here? How do I really feel about this? What's my best move forward? I'm going to be honest, and I think you can handle it. We've got the night for the energy or who or what are you dealing with. We've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. You're dealing with a bit cheater, a community dick, like, or whatever. Like, this is somebody who's not faithful. They juggle. They juggle out of insecurity mostly. There's also, they're just saying, they said something, it's like bankruptcy, but not money-wise. And it's not, well, it's not necessarily moral bankruptcy. It's like somebody who has this inability to produce good feelings about themselves just by themselves, okay? So they're constantly seeking this, it's like constantly seeking a narcissistic supply. Yeah. But what we have next for you is really nice, to be honest. The Sun and the World. It's going to come to a culmination, and you'll be able to get, like, free. Like, this is going to lead you to freedom. This is going to allow you to focus on your happiness, your healing. We have the Princess of Cups in the reverse. First of all, speaking to you, this is telling me, yeah, it's going to leave you shaken a little bit. There's, you know, but this is also telling me there was immorality happening, right? Or like, yeah, well, I would call it immorality for sure, but it's kind of like revealing that someone wasn't who you thought they were. Someone wasn't really, yeah, they weren't presenting the full picture, basically. It's kind of like it's an imposter card when it's in the reverse. We've got the Chariot, full steam ahead. Ha! Ha! Oh, yay! Full steam ahead into the Two of Cups with the Six of Swords. things are going to be looking much, much brighter. Things are going to be looking, you know, just a lot sunnier. A new offer, and one that's like harmonious, balanced, stable, with the lovers. This is good, 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 good. I like that energy, how that's ending up. Oh man, let's get you some advice though. Hey, it's getting dark already. Yeah, hate to see it. Well, good riddance then. I'm glad you're already thinking about departing this scenario. Good for you. Because look what, wow, that just wanted to come right out. Look what you're going towards, you know? Sometimes it's hard to leave something that we've invested in. It just is. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, best advice for Aquarius, please. Oh my gosh, right there. Yeah. There's that frickin' Knight of Cups again. 10 of Swords. End the situation with this playa. They need help. I'm not necessarily saying they're a bad person. And please don't pull some Cancer shit on me and be like, I can fix them. Okay? When we're in this situation where we don't even know how to produce good feelings about ourselves without constantly, you know, going after others like that, seeking that validation, that's the reason I'm cheating all the time, is because I need to be validated constantly. I can't spend 5 minutes of my day without feeling desired by some new person. When we're in a situation like that with our own selves, we need to heal on our own. Like, we can't be having somebody else fix us. So I'm not saying you'll never speak to them again, although it looks like 10 of Swords is telling you, please end it completely once and for all. That's that. Okay? Regardless, you can't fix this person. They have to heal on their own. Or you can't do this. Like, you can't fix them. You have to heal. They have to heal on their own, and you have to focus on yourself. Okay? You're gonna need to be strong. You're gonna have to have a lot of fortitude to do this. I think this person will try and manipulate you. You know, if you're their main supply of good feelings, right? So yeah, they're cheating on you, but you're it's not saying they don't care whether or not they lose one of their main suppliers of good feelings. They're going to try it. They don't want to lose that, and they'll try and manipulate you. So you're going to have to dominate the situation. And this is also telling me it might be time for you to do a little bit more shadow work. I'm sure you've done plenty, but learn when it's time to work with your shadow and let that, you know, it's a part of ourselves that we often, sometimes we ignore it. That's not great either. But we want to keep it under control, right? So we don't always bring it out. It shouldn't be the first thing that comes out of us. But sometimes when we have to defend ourselves, who do we have there? You know, whoops, we have that beast there. Yeah, and sometimes when we have to defend ourselves, we have this frickin' manipulator over here, and he's the reason, or she's the reason, or they're the reason that we need to bring out a lion and be like, no, like, I will feed you to this animal. So I am sending you guys a lot of love. I want you to stay tough. As a friend, I am saying do not let this person manipulate you. Do not convince yourself that you can fix them. They will have to heal on their own. Okay? Yeah. If anybody wants to book a personal reading with me, please see my email in the description box below. I appreciate you guys all for joining me today. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back to talk to you soon. Be well.